A Northwest Indiana fixture that was once a favorite dining spot for generations of Calumet region residents came crashing to the ground this week as the former Phil Schmidt's restaurant in Hammond was demolished. A place that could once serve dinner to over 400 people at a time had sat empty for nearly a decade. The history of Phil Schmidt's predates all of us. The original restaurant opened in 1910 in Roby, which is now the northwest corner of Hammond. After a devastating fire destroyed the restaurant, Phil Schmidt's moved to a new location on Calumet Avenue, just north of the 5 Points intersection in 1945. People from all over the country traveled to the busy intersection of U.S. routes 12, 20, and 41 to dine at Phil Schmidt's. The restaurant was known across the United States for two things: its perch, and most famously, its frog legs, which eventually became the trademarked logo of the restaurant. Phil Schmidt's was known for its elegant charm, hearkening back to a simpler era of fine dining. Patrons could dine in rooms such as the Mirror Room and the Rose Room. Complimentary bowls of relishes were served before each meal. If one needed to freshen up, they would visit the Powder Room. Phil Schmidt's served the Calumet region for a total of 97 years. The restaurant's days began to be numbered when Hammond received its casino boat. The boat began siphoning away business, especially once a direct overpass to the casino was built a mile away from the restaurant, despite Calumet Avenue running right up to the lakefront and the boat itself. Phil Schmidt's and several other fine dining locations in the area could not compete. The restaurant closed for good in 2007, and its abandonment caused rapid deterioration of the building. There were discussions about the restaurant reopening elsewhere, but it never came to be. The property itself was up for sale until 2014. According to City of Hammond Executive Director of Planning and Development, Philip Talon, the property was purchased by NiSource. All week long, people came back to Phil Schmidt's for one last photo, or to stop for a moment and reminisce. Others have shared their memories on social media with current and former region residents. The memories of Phil Schmidt's now live on in the people who dined on their signature dishes, as well as those who continue to find lost trinkets of the restaurant among their family's possessions, while the city of Hammond continues its decades-long track record of losing its once proud city's history.